I was an officer for about 8 years before I decided to leave the badge behind and start a business. I didn't leave because I was bored of the job or chasing the money. I loved it. I still miss it at times. I would say with the badge I've changed many lives over the years, mostly for the better. Yet, it changed me also. You see, with the badge comes light and darkness, revealing tragedies that can't be forgotten. Growing up in the same town where I worked, I guess you can say I kind of lived in a bubble, blissfully unaware of what truly goes on in the shadows. There was a call back in 2022 when I was on night shift patrol that I won't forget. It was my first day back on the job after a long weekend, Sunday night, and calls were scattered. An alarm call here, a loud music call there, and then silence. My patrol sergeant was good about keeping us busy, turning slow nights into games, like the sticky note challenge. He would place a sticky note on a window of a random building in the city, and the first to find it wins a prize. It was one of those nights. Around 2 a.m., I began scanning my alley lights and spot lamps on every building I passed, slowly driving the streets focused on every bit of movement in my view. When I reached the north side of town, I approached a rundown muffler shop on my driver's side. The closer I approached, the more my stomach turned. Something felt off. When I reached the front of the building, I was almost at a crawl in the middle of the road, straining my eyes through the dirty windows and partially torn tint, and I saw something. A male figure slowly passing a large window on the far right side of the building. I paused for a second. Did I just see that? I called for an additional unit, and I maintained visual on the front door until my backup arrived. There were 4 of us, including my sergeant. When they arrived, we split up. I went to the front of the building with another officer, and the other 2 went to the back. We checked the front door. It was unlocked. The other officers in the back said the rear door was secure. It was time to go in. The second I entered the building, I was immediately hit with a coppery, metallic odor, the unmistakable smell of blood. We began calling out police as we inched our way through the building. Nothing seemed out of place in the lobby or workshop, but then we approached 2 doors. One was partially opened, and the other was closed. I used my foot to kick open the door that was partially cracked. A small bathroom. Empty. We announced ourselves one last time before I slowly started twisting the doorknob to the second door. I slung it open, and what I saw froze me. A man slumped over an office desk, and in his right hand was a Glock 17. It was clear he had been dead for some time, as rigor mortis began to set in. But who did I see in the window? In the top left corner of the office, above a filing cabinet, was a camera. I located 2 more throughout the building. I informed detectives of what I had seen. They immediately obtained a passcode from a business contact that we had on file. Sure enough, it was just him. He entered the building with the key around 6 p.m., all alone, and unalived himself. Nobody was seen on video entering the building until we showed up. And once the medical examiner arrived, a note was found in his front right pocket. It was addressed to his wife, asking her for forgiveness and hoping to reunite with her in the afterlife. Though we uncovered the grim truth, the image of that shadowy figure in the window lingered in my mind like a ghost. I had never been one to entertain the thoughts of the supernatural, but that night I began to wonder, was that figure a product of my imagination, or did it signify something deeper? A lost soul, desperate to be recognized. What do you think? Please like and subscribe for more.